Hello everyone, welcome to the Electromagnetic Engineering lecture series. In the last lecture we have seen some charge configuration. What was the charge configuration? That line charge, sheet charge and the volume charge. Now we have to study about the different application for the line charge. So I am taking this figure. In that figure this is a ring, and on that ring there is a point available. On this z axis there is a line charge available. So on the z axis I am saying, on this z axis there will be a line charge. Okay, on the z axis there will be a line charge available. Due to that line charge, I want to calculate, find out the electric field intensity on the point here. On the ring I want to calculate the line charge. Okay, so due to this at point I have to calculate the electric field intensity. So now how to calculate? First of all, we have to find out the points here. These points we have to find out. Now this is which is a coordinate system. This is a cylindrical coordinate system, because this circular ring is representation of a cylinder. If you are going upward, if you are considering this is like a cylinder. So we have to consider a cylindrical coordinate system. Now we have to this is a R, radius R of the ring, and here R, phi. What about the z coordinate? Z coordinate will be 0, because we are on the xy plane. We are on the xy plane. That's why z coordinate is 0. Now we have to calculate these coordinates. Now tell me R, radius at this point is 0. Then phi angle. So suppose if you are considering a cylindrical coordinate system, there will be some angle available here, that phi, and what about the z coordinate will be something, z distance will be available here, so that z distance is 0, phi, z. So now what you have to do, you have to calculate the electric field intensity due to this point P on the point on this point. But you have to calculate electric field intensity due to the whole line charge, not due to only point P. Okay, so how to calculate? So that's why we have to consider a differential electric field intensity dE by rho L dz. Why dz? Dz because it is along z axis. That's why rho L dz. Otherwise, it can be, we can write like a rho L dl. Dl means any differential length where charge configuration is available. In this case, it is z coordinate. That's why it should be a dz. I will convert that dl into dz. So d bar rho L means line charge available on this line. dl divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square ar bar. Right. So d bar, I will write d bar is equal to rho L dz divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square ar bar. What I have just changed, I have put this dz instead of dl. Okay. So now I have to calculate ar bar. How to calculate ar bar? First of all, you have to calculate r bar. Calculate r bar. R bar is, now see where is r bar. Y direction of r bar. Suppose this point is S, P to S. Why the direction of R bar is from P to S? Because we have to calculate the electric field intensity due to this line charge onto this S point. That's why direction is towards S point. If you have to calculate the electric field intensity due to this point on this, suppose there is a T point is available, then direction will be towards point T, right? So like that, when you want to calculate the electric field intensity on the point S from the point P, the direction should be towards point S. Okay. So R bar is equal to, now you know that how to calculate the unit vector or vector quantity. Vector quantity means final, that is R minus 0, R, AR bar. Now use cylindrical coordinate system, not Cartesian coordinate system. Cylindrical coordinate system having the coordinates R, phi and z. Okay. So R bar, phi minus phi 0, and 0 minus z minus z az bar divided that is r bar. And what about the AR bar? AR bar is equal to R AR bar minus Z AZ bar divided by under root of R square plus Z square. That is the way you have to represent this AR bar. Now, what about next? What you have to calculate? Electric field intensity dE bar. You have calculated dZ also, AR bar, R square you have calculated. Just put the values now. Now put the values dE bar. dE bar is equal to rho L dZ divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. Now what is R square? What is R here? R they have given R AR bar minus Z AZ bar. Now what is the value of R? What is the value of R? Only R. Yeah, I want to this value only R you have to calculate. R value only magnitude. You have to calculate only magnitude. Same here is R square plus Z square. Okay, so R square means R square plus Z square. Okay, so root 1 by 2 will get cancelled. So R square plus Z square into AR bar. AR bar. What is AR bar? AR bar is available here. R AR bar minus Z AZ bar divided by R square plus Z square raised to 1 by 2. Okay. So rho L dZ divided by 4 pi epsilon 0. Now R square Z square, R square plus Z square raised to 1 into R square plus Z square raised to 1 by 2. That denominator is your base is same, so we can add them 1 plus 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2. So R square plus Z square raised to 3 by 2. And in the numerator it will be R AR bar minus Z AZ bar. Now see here, now see here, we have completed up to here. D bar rho L dz R A bar minus Z AZ bar divided by 4.70 R square plus Z square raised to 3 by 2. Now see AR bar and AZ bar, only one unit vector will remain. Why? Because when you consider this AZ bar from here point to here, okay, so we are calculating the electric field intensity point this point to this point. Now see, from equal and opposite distance, if you are calculating electric field intensity due to this point, we are also done into the force also. We are eliminating the opposite side that force. Similarly, electric field intensity also get cancelled when we are calculating due to this P, and suppose I will write the P dash. What will be the electric field intensity? Only Z direction I am saying, not the R direction. Only Z direction. This electric field intensity due to this point P will get cancelled due to this Z P dash, right? Because it will be equal in opposite direction. So direction will be changed. So this AZ bar get cancelled. AZ bar you have to get cancelled. What you have to remain, that is R AR bar. So rho L dz R AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 R square plus Z square raised to 3 by 2 dE bar. Now what you have to do? You have to do the simplification for that. Okay. So before that we have to take integration. How to take integration? E bar is equal to integration of dE bar. Now integration of dE bar means total you have to take integration rho L dz AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r square plus z square raised to 3 by 2. Now what you have to do? You have to take the common things from out of the integration, that is rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0, and what will be the integration? That dz divided by r square plus z square raised to 3 by 2. Now what is the limit? Now tell me the dz limit. Z is varying from minus infinity to plus infinity. So here it will be a minus infinity to plus infinity, that is E bar. Now we have to do the simplification in this. I will erase this. So instead of z, I will put r tan theta. Okay, and I will differentiate. Dz is equal to, what will be the dz is r with respect to theta and taking derivative. So tan theta derivative is sec square theta d theta, and we have to change limit also now. For when z is equal to minus infinity, theta will be minus pi by 2. You can do this calculation. When z is equal to minus infinity, theta will be minus pi by 2. We have to change the limits. Why? Because we are changing this dz. We are converting that into the d theta. Okay. So when z is equal to infinity, theta will be pi by 2. You can, as I said, you can check it, do the calculation. Now put the limits, put these values inside this. So E bar is equal to rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0. Limits is from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Dz, instead of dz, what you have to do? R sec square theta d theta divided by, instead of r square plus instead of z square is, here is r square tan square theta raised to 3 by 2. Now do the simplification. Rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 r sec square theta d theta r AR bar. Okay, I forgot to write this r. Here is also r. Okay. There is also r available. There is the r square. Do this correction. R square sec square theta d theta. Now r square get cancelled, get a common, and we will r square raised to 3 by 2, that is r cube. 1 plus tan square theta raised to 3 by 2. Okay. What is remaining inside? 1 plus tan square theta raised to 3 by 2. Now what you have to do is, here again I will write here rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Here is r square sec square theta d theta divided by r cube 1 plus tan square theta means sec square theta, that 1 by 2 get cancelled. So what is remain? That is sec cube theta. Okay. So square and cube will get cancelled. So rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So 1 upon r sec theta d theta. 1 upon sec theta means cos theta. So rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 minus pi by 2, that r get common, minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, 1 upon sec theta cos theta d theta. Now take the integration of cos theta, it is sin theta. So rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r sin theta minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Now if you are calculating minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 sin theta, it will be sin pi by 2 is 1, sin minus pi by 2 is minus plus 1, that is plus 2. So rho L AR bar divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 r, that is 2. So what is final answer? Final answer I am writing here. Final answer will be E bar is equal to rho L divided by 2 pi epsilon 0 r AR bar. Okay. That is for line charge. Now, if they have given the line charge, you can, for generalized purpose, this R will be capital R I am writing. E bar is equal to rho L divided by 2 pi epsilon 0 R AR bar. Okay. Where you have to use this? Suppose they have given any line charge they are given, and they have given the coordinates of the line charge, and you have to calculate the electric field intensity due to this line charge on any point. Suppose point 3, 3, 4 or -6 is given. I want to calculate the electric field intensity generated through by this line charge onto this point charge. That way, that time you have to calculate, use this formula. E bar is equal to, directly you have to put rho L 2 pi epsilon 0 r. You have to find out the distance. How to calculate? You have to put the perpendicular. We will see problem on this. So we have to take a perpendicular. You have to calculate this r bar, and direction will be towards point P. So like that, you have to calculate this r, and AR bar you have to calculate unit vector, and you will find out. You have to find out these points also. So by that way, you have to calculate the problems on this line charge. So next lecture we will see the problems of the line charge, and then we will start for the derivation for the sheet charge. So both the derivations are very important. Every time they will ask for 10 marks. So be careful about do this many times, these derivations, because these are very important and it's easy. When you will do it for 2 or 3 times, you will be understand it's very easy. Okay. So thank you for the today's lecture. We will see. We will meet into the next lecture. Thank you.